Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our breaks this evening. Hope everybody has enjoyed their Saturday. Hopefully it hadn't been too cold. I'm just getting everything set up. I think I'm on a few minutes early, but that's all right. Better early than late. Thank you to whoever hit the like button so early in the broadcast and giving me the tremendous benefit of the doubt. Just getting a few links posted out there. All right, guess I better check our camera. Not the greatest focus. There we go. That looks a little better. I've got some new packs to open this week. Pretty excited about it. I actually ordered something for myself, which I rarely do because obviously I get my fix for opening packs every Saturday, so I don't really order things for myself necessarily. Usually just buy stuff to break. But I found something online last week when I was buying a couple boxes for this week's breaks that was an excellent price and something I hadn't seen in, gosh, probably 5 or 6 years, and I thought I would buy some for myself. So I'm going to open some here in a little bit. As soon as I get our lighting adjusted a little bit. Seems a little better. I feel like that's good. Alrighty. Looks like we've got a fun-filled schedule this evening. You can see it there in the right-hand side of the screen. We'll be starting off with Panini Obsidian Football Random Player number 3 at 6. And then we'll be doing a 2020 Optic Football Blaster Random Player at 625. Actually, I need to go fix something. I believe that is. I do believe we have 8 spots left in that. I had earmarked a few of those for a little email promotion and not all of them got used, so I will go back to making them available. So I've got 8 spots left in that, and then at 6:45 we'll do our Topps Chrome Baseball 2 Blaster Box Random Player break. And then at 7:20 we'll be doing our Prism Football Blaster Random Team. Number 10, is that number 10 or number 11? Look at that real quick. Something tells me I think that's number, yeah, that is number 11. We did number 10 last week. We've still got a couple spots left in that. And then 2020 Elite Extra Edition Baseball. It's our first time looking at that this year. That's at 7:40, and then our grand finale, so to speak, is our 18-19 Donruss Optic Basketball Retail Random Player 1-box break. Should be a lot of fun as we go hunting Trays and Lucas and anything else interesting we might find. I'm going to update our counts real quick. See, looks like we're down to 138 in the Topps Chrome. Probably should have scheduled that a little later in the evening. Let's see, we've got our blaster. We've got 4 spots left in our random team blaster break. Lead Extra Edition is down to 52. So I figured it would take longer for this to sell out than the Chrome Blaster. Little did I know. And then, let's see, we've got 24 left in our Optic Basketball. Hey Beast, how are you doing this evening? I want to open a couple packs. Hi Sergio, how are you doing? I'm going to open a couple packs I got in this week. I don't know if anybody will have big interest in this, but I figured it would be fun. I got two boxes of 1992 Max Racing, and it's the black version, which was the hobby version. They came out with a red version that was actually the retail version. That's a lot of fun. It's a big 300 card set. It's a little different than today's NASCAR sets that Panini does. They put all kinds of people in this set. And then the first card in each pack of the black version, you got a quote-unquote buyback card from either the 88, 89, 90, or 91 set. So this is ours All-Pro Crew Chief Darrell Andrews from the 91 set. But very interesting set. They have race highlights. Of course, there's DW after one of his infamous wins and his wife Stevie. The Greatness of Dale and Richard Childress, race 25. Little gold foil doesn't show up too well, but I'm doing great, Beast. Looking forward to a fun evening of breaking. Little Harry Gant and family there, driver of the Skull Bandit for many years. How about that? Another picture of Dale and Teresa Earnhardt. And I believe that might be Kelly that Teresa's holding, but I'm not sure. No, I'm not. That's not correct. That's their youngest, his youngest child, not his oldest daughter. But anyway, all kinds of interesting personalities in this set. Bush drivers, some modified drivers, crew chiefs, things of that nature. Little race fire highlight there. Another one. I believe that was the #1 driven by Rick Mast. Taking a big spill there. Other various highlights. Robert Presley. Jeff Green. Johnny Sauter. I think that's, no, Jim Sauter. That is Johnny Sauter's father. And then Mickey Gibbs, who raced in the ARCA series. So anyway, that's what I bought this week for myself. I've got a couple boxes of it, so I've already opened a few of them. Had to tear into them yesterday when they came in, I'm not going to lie. Opened 4 or 5 packs. Pulled an 88 buyback in my first pack. I was pretty happy about that. Not anybody huge, but those never were super plentiful cards. I guess they were if you're in the Southeast, but compared to other print runs of the 4 major sports, the print run of that is pretty minimal. Let's see, we've got about 9 minutes left. So I'm going to update some of our lists. Got some folks still putting in orders. Thanks for that, by the way. Got a few spots to fill, obviously. Not too many, just enough. I always like to have a few spots open just in case, because usually we'll have some folks that join us on the feed and might not have any spots in the break and might want to buy a few. So It does look like our optic football is sold out. Thanks for closing that out, Brian. Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. I have not opened any optic football yet, so should be fun to see. I think we've got a couple more blasters of that, so that won't be the last go around with that particular break. Looks like we've got about 8 minutes before we get started with Obsidian. Looks like we're down to 3 on our blaster random team. Still got a boatload in Topps Chrome. Yikes. Oh well. We'll do some Bowman baseball next week. We've got that on the schedule down there for next Saturday's breaks. We'll probably add a couple more to it, but we're definitely going to do honors. Definitely going to do Panini 1 from the eBay store, and then from the website we'll do the 18 Bowman Chrome HTA random team. I had a bunch of people buy spots in that the last few days. I think there's only like 11 left, so we'll for sure do that next week. We'll do our 1920 Optic Basketball Choice Box. That should be a lot of fun. And then we're going to do a 2020 Prism Football Mega Box, the 10-pack Mega that we did the last time with the green prisms in there. So we'll do that next week as well. And probably throw 1 or 2 others in there too, just to give us a fuller lineup. Let's see, looks like everything, our list is up to date. Got the random set for Obsidian. I'm going to open another pack. James Luter, All-Pro. I assume he's a machinist. Yep, machinist. I always think it's funny how these guys had cards back in the 90s. I kind of like it though. It's a little better than the shorter card, smaller sets of today. Raphael, we still have quite a few spots left in that one, so I don't have an ATA on that right now. Once it sells out though, I'll send you a message through eBay. Little Mark Martin back in the old days. The late great Davey Allison after he won the Winston in '91. Rusty Wallace. I love all these race winning cards. I think those are great. Plus it's a way to get all the stars in the set more. Of course, Dale again. Got his little dual All-Pro engine builders. Andy Brewer, Tim Brewer, crew chief extraordinaire through the 90s. Bob Johnson. Some of these guys I remember, some of them I don't. I'm going to guess that's Robbie Loomis, who at the time was the crew chief for Richard Petty. Yep. In the early 90s. Speaking of the king, there he is. All right. Kind of interesting stuff there, if you're into that sort of thing. I am, so. So, Raphael, you had 7 spots in that break? Gotcha. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. It's a pretty big spot count in that break, so it takes a little while to sell out. It's a 700 spot break, so it takes a little bit. Takes a little bit of time. Looks like we got about 3 minutes. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like our blaster random team is sold out. Thanks, Nick. Go ahead and update our list for that. Alrighty. No, actually, it's on our website. And thank you for bringing that up, Raphael. I appreciate that because I always do such a terrible job of posting links to breaks with spots in them. I'm going to put a link in the chat, and you can click on that if you'd like to get spots in that chrome break at 645. There's that link, and that'll take you right to it. It's actually listed on our website and not in our eBay store. But if you click that link, it'll take you right to the listing for it. Thank you for reminding me of that because I always forget to do it. I'm going to do that for our Elite Extra Edition break too, since we've still got a few spots left in that. But yeah, if you go on that link, it'll take you right to the listing for it, and you can get them there. And then there's a link for our 2020 Elite Extra Edition. And then I'll post a link for the 1819 Optic, because we've still got a few, down to 19 in that one. So we've still got a handful of spots there too. So well, alrighty. It looks like it is 6 o'clock. So let's get started with our 2020 Panini Obsidian Football Random Player One Box Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, three times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Bills 49 in the top spot, and Dariv 2302 in the bottom spot. Wrong tab. We tab down here to our Obsidian break. There we go. We'll cut and paste that there. I know there's quite a few folks who are breaking with us for the first time with this break, so if you happen to be watching on the live stream and you have any questions or anything, by all means, please put those in the chat and I'll answer them as quickly as possible. I'm just going to cut and paste our list over to the right and then sort by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we'll scroll through the list so everybody can kind of see who they have before we open our box. No, Raphael, the only things that we're breaking tonight are what you see on the schedule on the right-hand side of the screen. That's a great question, though. But everything that's there on the website is not being broken today, just what you see there on the schedule. The other breaks will be done at a later time. I should say later date, but yeah. Let me scroll this over. There we go. I think the two baseball ones we're doing today are the Topps Chrome 2 blaster box break and then the 2020 Elite Extra Edition. We're doing both of those this evening. Hey Mike, thanks for joining us in the chat. Hope you're doing good this evening. Sorry about that. I was just adjusting something with the screen there. I didn't realize my Google Sheet was overlapping the banner at the bottom there. Somehow I missed that when I was getting everything set up before I went on this evening. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Let me do something real quick. I'll set that there just for a moment. I knew I forgot to do something. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. There's our pack. Look at that. Little Brady on the back there. Alrighty. And our first card out of our pack is a Isaiah Simmons rookie. Get some sleeves out here. Not numbered. Then our next card is a Carson Wentz cutting edge jersey. That is the orange parallel version. Of course, he got traded to the Colts this week. Hopefully he'll be able to get back on track. And that is serial numbered 32 of 40. Hey, Shelby. And then our next card is a Jason Huntley rookie autograph, and that is the orange parallel. And that is serial numbered 53 of 75. It's right there across his jersey. It's a little tough to see. And then our next card is a Tommy Stevens green parallel rookie autograph. And that is serial numbered 36 of 50. And then our next card is a Jonathan Taylor dual jersey rookie autograph. Kind of ironic that he and Carson Wentz are in the same box. And that is serial numbered 9 of 150. Not too bad there. And then our next card is DeAndre Hopkins. And that is serial numbered 10 of 25. And last and certainly not least, my goodness, how about this? a little Tom Brady color blast. How about that? I believe this is a case hit, if I'm not mistaken. How about that? It was on the back of the pack when I pulled them out of the pack. Brady was on the back, and it was a thin insert, so it wasn't a base card, so there weren't a lot of things it could have been besides this. How about that? Old Tom Brady Color Blast. And it's with the black background. That is awesome. Great way to start the breaks this evening. Hey Dusty, how are you doing? That is awesome. Well, alrighty. Now that we have opened our box and went through all the cards, let's go back through the list and see who gets which ones. I'm doing fantastic, Dusty, because it's break night. So you know that's always good. Alrighty, so let me pull up the list first. That would be most helpful. There we go. So we'll go through all of our cards. So first is our Isaiah Simmons rookie card. And that goes to Gimme Some Gear. Congrats on that. And then next is our DeAndre Hopkins gold parallel, serial number to 25. And that goes to Nelly Nails. Congrats on that. And then next is our Tommy Stevens rookie autograph, the green parallel, serial number to 50. And that goes to BRMA 935521. Congrats on that. And then next is our Jason Huntley rookie autograph, and that is the orange parallel, serial number to 75. And that goes to BL's 49. Congrats on that. And then next is our Carson Wentz cutting edge jersey, and it's the orange version, serial number to 40. And that goes to Merrill K. Congrats on that. And then next is our dual jersey rookie autograph, Jonathan Taylor, serial number to 150. And that goes to Rex Robin Hood. Congratulations on that. And then last but certainly not least is our Tom Brady Color Blast. The black version. Looks fantastic. And that goes to Cod Chris 8. Congratulations on that. My goodness. Let's take another look at that, shall we? How about that? Very nice. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Obsidian Football Random Player One Box Break number 3. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes with our 2020 Optic Football Random Player One Blaster Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. Give me a moment. Looks like we've got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and set up our random for Optic. I'll go back and update our list since we've got a few minutes before optic. Thanks to everybody picking up those spots. I certainly appreciate it. Once I update the list, I will update the counts on our schedule. I think it's a 6-pack box, Brad. I mean, it's pretty standard for Paninis. It's kind of like the Prism. It's a 6-pack box with 4 cards in each pack. How are you doing this evening, Brad? Good to see you in the chat. Looks like we've got about 5 minutes before our blaster break. Let me update our counts real quick. No problem, Brad. Let me see where we're at on our counts here. Looks like the blaster is down to 87. Thanks to you all getting those spots. Let's see what extra edition is at 47. And then Optic Basketball's at 18. Let's see, got our have a random set up. Perfect. All right, looks like about 3 minutes. We're almost there. Probably left a little bit too much time, but I wanted to have time to update the list and not get off schedule. Story of my life. A shock to no one who watches me break with any type of regularity, though. All right. Looks like we're in good shape there. Alrighty, well it looks like it is 6:25, so let's get started with our 2020 Donruss Optic Football Random Player 1 Blaster Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5, if it will go through. There we go. Make sure that was 5 times. Yep, 5 times. So we've got Adam in the top spot and Brian in the bottom spot. So there's our cut and paste. I'm just going to blow that up a little bit. And as usual, I'll cut and paste our list over. Oh goodness. Over to the right and sort by everybody's names. And we'll scroll through the list to see who everybody has. And I believe we've actually got a few folks in this break that have not broken with us before, if I'm not mistaken, or if they have, it's been a while since they have. So if you happen to be on the live feed with us and have any questions, please put those in the chat and I'll answer them as quick as I can. And welcome back. Hey Kenneth, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Good to see you. Awesome, Kenneth. Thank you for grabbing those. Alrighty, now that we have went through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There's our 6 packs. All right, pack number 1. Le'Veon Bell, Terry McLaurin, and we have a pink prism rookie of Harrison Bryant. And then we have a rated rookie of Joshua Kelly. Pack number 2. Aaron Donald. We have a T. Higgins Elite Series Rookies insert. And then we have a silver C.J. Henderson rated rookie. And then we have a Jason Huntley rookie. Pack number 3. Stephon Diggs. Daniel Jones. And how about that? Little pink prism Jordan Love rated rookie. Very nice. How about that? First box of Optic. Awesome. And then our last card in pack number 3 is a Dalton Keene rookie. Pack number 4. We'll start this one from the back. How about that? Little Justin Herbert rookie. I would say we've done okay with this box. Then we have a Grant Delpit silver rookie. Then we have Zeke and George Kittle. All right, pack number 5. Darius Leonard. And then we have a Terry McLaurin silver. And then we have a Andrew Thomas rookie pink prism. And then we have a Albert O rookie, or as I like to call him, Albert from the Zoo. All right, last pack. Travis Kelce. Mike Gesicki. And then we have a Zach Moss rated rookie silver. And a Logan Wilson rookie. I'd say that was quite a nice little box. Alrighty, now that we've opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. There's our list. We'll go through our insert first, our T. Higgins insert, our Elite Series rookies, and that goes to Jason. Congrats on that, Jason. Next, we'll go through our base set rookies. We got 4. First is Logan Wilson, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Next is Albert from the Zoo, and that goes to Brian as well. Doubling up already. And then our next rookie is Dalton Keene. That goes to Jason. Doubling up, congrats on that. And the next is Jason Huntley. And that goes to Christopher. Congrats on that. And then next are our 2 rated rookies. Our first one is Joshua Kelly. And that goes to Brad. Congrats on that, Brad. Thanks for breaking with us this week. And then our next rated rookie is Justin Herbert. And that goes to Kurt. Congratulations on that, Kurt. Thanks for joining us this week. So then next we'll go through our prisms. Let's see here. We have 4 silvers and 3 pink prisms, which is pretty nice in a 6-pack box. Our first silver is Terry McLaurin. And that goes to Tim C. Congrats on that, Tim. And then next is our Grant Delpit Ricky Silver. And now that goes to Cole. Congrats on that, Cole. And then next we have 2 rated Ricky Silvers. Our first one is CJ Henderson. And that goes to Kurt. Doubling up, it'll go good with that Herbert rookie. And then next is our Zach Moss rated Rookie Silver. And that goes to Todd. Congrats on that, Todd. And then next we have our 3 Pink Prism rookies. Our first one is Andrew Thomas. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next is Harrison Bryant. And that goes to Lawrence C. Congrats on that. And then last but certainly not least is our Jordan Love Pink Prism rated rookie. And that goes to Brian. How about that? Congrats on that, Brian. Very nice. Nice way to conclude your stack on this one. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Donruss Optic Football Random Player 1 Blaster Box break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes with our 2020 Topps Chrome Baseball 2 Blaster Box break. Thanks again, everybody. That's a pretty nice box. I'm glad I have a few more of those coming. We'll probably be doing that break a few more times before it's all said and done. Move our Chrome Baseball blasters up here up front. There we go. Alrighty, looks like we've got a few minutes, so I'm going to update our lists real quick since we still have a few spots left in Chrome. Let's see here. Sorry for all the dead air here. I'm just updating our list a little bit. Thanks to everyone picking up all these extra spots. I certainly appreciate it. Alrighty, just a couple quick updates before we get started with Chrome. Looks like Elite Extra Edition is sold out. Looks like Elite or Optic Basketball's down to 9. Yeah, Brian, we did that at 6 o'clock. So if you rewind the live feed about 48 minutes, you can go back to the beginning of the Obsidian break and kind of fast forward through the list and see which players you got. No problem, Brian. All right. Let's see here. Looks like our Chrome Blasters are sold out. Thanks to everybody picking up those spots at the end there. Give me just a second to get our random set up and we'll get started. Alrighty. Well, without further delay, let's get started with our 2020 Topps Chrome Baseball Random Player 2 Blaster Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once. Do not know why random is lagging a little bit today. Twice. 3 times. 4. There we go. 4. And lucky number 5. We've got Pablo in the top spot. Thanks for joining us this week, Pablo. And we've got Pablo in the bottom spot. So we'll pull up our list here. And the cut and paste actually worked. All right. I'm on a hot streak. Brandon, yeah, if you rewind the live feed about 51 minutes, it'll take you right to the beginning of the Obsidian break. So you'll see the random first, and then we'll scroll through the names so you can kind of fast forward there and see which players you had. I would suggest watching all the cards too, just for the entertainment value, because there's one at the end that's kind of nice. I won't spoil it for you, but it's worth the time watching me go through the 7 cards. Alrighty, so I'm going to cut and paste our list over to the right, sort it out by everybody's names. We'll go through the list briefly before we tear into our 2 boxes and see what we get. All right, there we go. Alrighty, now that we have been through our list, let's open our boxes and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and cut both boxes open, take the packs out, and stack them here in front of us. That way I'll be done with the box cutter momentarily. There's our packs from our first box. There's our sepia refractor pack. We'll save that to the bottom. Here's our second box. Again, there's our bonus sepia refractor pack. So, first pack, box number 1. First card is a Logan Allen rookie. We have a Jeff McNeil, Jose Urena, and then we have a Corey Seager refractor. Pack number 2. I almost reached for box number 2. I'm going to move those a little over. And box number 1 so I don't inadvertently grab those. Our first card is a Zach Gallen rookie. Well, I'm glad you hit, Brian. Did you happen to see the last card in the box by chance? We have a Miguel Rojas. Oh, Nico Horner rookie. And then we have a Jesus Luzardo 85 retro. I guess it's the 35th anniversary is how they word it. Based on the 85 design. I think we pulled 2 of those in our last blaster box break of this, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, next pack. Dustin May rookie. That little piece, there's a little piece of cardstock on the sleeve, not on the card. We have a Oscar Mercado, Jose Ramirez, and an Ian Desmond refractor. Next pack. We have a Junior Fernandez rookie. Ryan Reynolds. Alex Young rookie. And then we have a Rowdy Tellez Prism Refractor. And yeah, that's actually what they call it, a Prism Refractor. Next pack. Justin Verlander, Gleyber Torres, Manny Machado, and then our last card is a Gavin Lux 35th anniversary card. Next pack. Mike Yastrzemski. We have a Trent Gresham rookie. Looks like there's a little roller mark right there to the right of his name. I would assume that would buff out with a little, one of those little eyeglass cleaner pieces of cloth. We have a Vladdy. And then we have a Freshman Flash Sean Murphy insert. Next pack. Jacob deGrom. Sean Murphy rookie to go along with the Freshman Flash insert. Got a little tongue-tied there. We have a Luis Castillo. And then a Keston Hire of Future Stars. Excuse me. And then last but certainly not least is our bonus sepia refractor pack from our first blaster. Let's see who we get. Whoa, how about this? How about that? Little Kyle Lewis sepia refractor. Not too shabby. First one out of the pack. Kyle Lewis. Awesome. Our next one is Mitch Haniger. John Means. And Seth Brown. And that's a rookie card. Alrighty, on to blaster number 2, first pack. We have a Justin Dunn rookie. Carter Kieboom. Joey Votto. And then we have a UC Kikuchi refractor. Next pack. How about that? Kyle Lewis rookie to go with the sepia refractor version. Whoever has his spot is doing pretty well in the break. Then we have a Mitch Haniger, Lorenzo Cain, and then how about this? A little Bo Bichette, 35th anniversary rookie. How about that? Very nice. Again, the blasters are smiling upon us. Awesome. Next pack. We start off with a Gavin Lux rookie to go with the 35th anniversary insert that we pulled earlier. Francisco Lindor, Jameer Candelario, and then we have a Mookie Betts refractor. Ralph, I will do a recap once I get done with the break. I'll go back through the list. We'll scroll up real quick and see who you have. But I always go through all the cards and say who has what. Next pack. I have an Adbert Alzolay rookie. Petey, Josh Hader, and then we have Adalberto Mondesi Prism Refractor. All right, next pack. Jake Rogers rookie. Noah Syndergaard. Max Kepler. And then we have a Jose Altuve 35th anniversary. Next pack. Domingo Labia, rookie. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Man, you missed some stuff, Mark. How's your weekend going? I would say how you're recovering from all the snow, but you might be the only person I know that didn't have any this week. Cody Bellinger. And then we have a Dustin May Freshman Flash insert to go with his base rookie we pulled a little while ago. So whoever's got the Dustin May spot's doubling up. All right, this will be our last regular pack and blaster box number 2. We have a Travis Demerit rookie. I think there's a great photograph of him coming out of the dugout. Colin Moran. Brandon Belt. So we pulled a Brady Black Color Blast out of our Obsidian box, first break of the night. We got some nice stuff in this break. Carter Keyboom Future Stars. We hit a Jordan Love Pink Prism and also a Herbert Rated Rookie out of our Optic Blaster. And then in this break we hit a Kyle Lewis Base and then a Kyle Lewis Sepia Refractor in our bonus pack in our first blaster. Let's see what we got out of our second blaster. Got a little Acuna there on the back. Ramon Laureano. Well, I'm sure for you it was cold. I mean, cold is a relative term. You know, I mean, to me, you know, once you get below 0, that gets kind of cold. For, you know, just kind of like hot. You know, for me, anything over 80 is hot. I think you might need a light jacket if it's 80. I don't think you'd categorize that as hot, though. Eugenio Suarez. Xander Bogaerts. Well, I'm glad you got to go to a show, though. That's pretty cool. Get some stuff for the PC. Never bad getting stuff for the PC. And then our last card in the box, Ronald Acuna, sepia refractor. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back to our list and see who got which cards. Pull up the list here. And there we go. 80 is definitely hoodie weather. Man, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I'm loving that. 80s would be fine. So let's go through our inserts first. Let me go through these real quick. Kind of sort them out a little bit since we have a beautiful stack of them. Okay. So we'll go through our Future Stars inserts first. We have 2 of those, 1 in each box. Our first one is Keston Hiura, if I can, and that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. And the next is our Carter Keyboom Future Stars insert. And that goes to Adam. Congrats on that, Adam. And the next are our 2 Freshman Flash inserts. First is Sean Murphy. And that goes to Josh W. Congrats on that. Also, you'll get his sepia refractor as well. And then our next Freshman Flash insert is Dustin May. And that goes to Rafi. Congrats on that. And you also get his base rookie to go with that as well. And then next we've got our 35th anniversary inserts. Our first one is Jose Altuve. And that goes to Pablo. Congrats on that, Pablo. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our Bo Bichette 35th anniversary. And that goes to Lester. Congrats on that, Lester. And the next is our Gavin Lux 35th anniversary. And that goes to Ronald. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our last 35th anniversary is Jesus Luzardo. And that goes to Anthony. Congrats on that, Anthony. And then next are our base refractors. I believe we've got 4, 2 in each box. Our first one is Corey Seager. And that goes to Anthony as well, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next is Ian Desmond. And that goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. Good to see you. And then next is the Yusei Kikuchi. And that goes to Clifford. Congrats on that, Clifford. And then our last refractor is Mookie Betts. And that goes to Anthony. Stacking them up. Congrats on that. And then we have 2 Prism refractors. Our first one is Rowdy Tellez. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next is Adalberto Mondesi. And that goes to Pablo, doubling up. Congrats on that. So next, we'll go through our massive stack of rookie cards. First is our Travis Demerit. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. Next is our Domingo LeBay, or LeBay. And that goes to Scott. Congrats on that. And then next is Jake Rogers. And that goes to Daniel. Congrats on that, Daniel. And then Adbert Olzolay. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. Building up a nice little stack there. And then our Kyle Lewis rookie, along with our Kyle Lewis sepia refractor, and both of those go to Eric. How about that? Congratulations on that, Eric. Those are awesome cards. And the next is our Justin Dunn rookie, and that goes to Daniel. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our, let's see here, our Trent Grisham rookie, and that goes to Lester. Congrats on that. And then next is our Alex Young rookie, and that goes to Lester as well with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our Junior Fernandez rookie, and that goes to Rafi, added to the stack. Congrats on that. And then our Nico Horner rookie goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then our Zach Gallen rookie goes to Lester. Building the stack. Congrats. And then our last base rookie card is Logan Allen, and that goes to Ronald. Alrighty, so let's now go through our sepia refractors. First up is our Ronald Acuna, and that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then Xander Bogaerts, and that goes to Travis. Congrats on that, Travis. Thanks for joining us this week. And then next is our Eugenio Suarez, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then next is our Ramon Laureano, and that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. And then next is Seth Brown, and that goes to Tom. Congrats on that, Tom. And then our next sepia refractor is John Means, and that goes to Brian. Building the stack. And then next is Mitch Haniger, and that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That was quite a break. Thought we got some nice stuff in there. And that does conclude our 2020 Topps Chrome Baseball Random Player 2 Blaster Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with our 2020 Prism Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 11. Thanks again, everybody. So was he the one that was suspended last year, Mark? What did they get him for? 50? What is it? 50 games is the first one, or is it 80 games? Goodness, something on my screen is just going haywire. Me. Sorry about that. I was just... For some reason, and I don't have the faintest clue why, I have everything kind of sized up and it got a little off. So I'm going to adjust that real quick, or it's going to... Oh, so I did that. I accidentally shifted it in the sheet. Sorry about that. Give me just a second to fix this. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Well, I mean, if you can get, I mean, if he's somebody you like and you can get it cheap, I mean, there's certainly nothing wrong with that. You got to take flyers on people. Plus, he's there, you know, he's a hometown guy, so it's always more fun to speculate on folks that you get to watch all the time. So I certainly get that. I'm just setting up our random real quick for our blaster break. I know we are a few minutes off on schedule, but we have time to make it up, so I'm not too worried about it. And it is hot as a blast furnace in this room. I honestly think my family's trying to cook me like a turkey. Hey Dusty, yeah, you know, I don't know if that's good for this audience. I don't know if that fits the audience. Hey, I'm all for it. If you think we can sell it out, Dusty, I'll put you down for the first 10 spots. We'll do a box of Transcendent Baseball. I just don't. I leave that to the other guys because they do such a good job with it. It's awfully nice though. It's a beautiful product. But let's see, the player list on that is not that deep, so we couldn't do random player. We'd have to do random card, and even then it would, you know, I think there's like maybe 110 cards in the whole thing, so we're looking at like $250 a card. Yikes. I would be nauseous just posting that break on my website. Just posting it would make me nervous. So, yeah, it's not my kind of action. Not that I have anything against it. Again, it's just not my, not the kind of stuff I do. It'd be fun though. I've been tempted to buy a couple singles from it that I've seen here and there of specific players, but just never did. We'll leave that to other folks though. I believe the appropriate term there would be staying in my lane. Yeah, might have to go see the mortgage guy to get a second mortgage for that kind of stuff. I prefer a little lower cost break, much lower cost. All right, let's see, got our random set. Our lists are all updated. Thank you, Brian, for closing out Optic. Let me update that real quick on here. Looks like we're sold out on that one. See if I can update it without moving the sheet and messing up the view on the screen. All right. Let me pull my random screen up real quick and make sure that it syncs up with the rest. See, there we go. Perfect. Well, alrighty. I know we're running a few minutes late, but it's all right. Let's get started with our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 11. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. If random will work. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Lawrence C in the top spot and Luke in the bottom spot. Alrighty, so I'm just going to blow this up a little bit, cut and paste it over to the right, and we'll sort by everybody's names and see who has which teams, and then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. I really like those gold frame autographs they put in there. I mean, I know the gold frames aren't the scarcest thing nowadays because they run that gimmick in a few products, but I just specifically like those and that. It looks real good. Well, alrighty, so Brad's got the Buccaneers, the Eagles, and the Rams. Brian has the Chargers, the Jets, and the Lions. Christopher has the Colts. David has the Packers. Dusty has the Broncos, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks. Josh has the Texans and the Vikings. Carlton has the Chiefs. Kernan has the Bengals and the Raiders. Lawrence H has the Bills and the Saints. Lawrence C has the 49ers. Luke has the Falcons and the Washington football team. Melissa has the Dolphins. Nicholas has the Browns, the Patriots, and the Ravens. Noah has the Cowboys and the Giants. Sean has the Bears and the Steelers. Terry has the Jaguars. And Tim has the Panthers and the Titans. All right. Good luck, everybody. There's our 6 packs. Pack number 1. First card is T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. I wonder if he's more inclined to go back to the Colts, knowing they've traded for Carson Wentz. Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Nate Stanley rookie for the Vikings. And then our last card in the pack is a Dexter Lawrence laser prism for the Giants. Pack number 2. First card is Miles Boykin for the Ravens. Next card is Josh Allen for the Jaguars. The other Josh Allen. Then our next card is Ricky Jackson for the Saints. And then our last card is a TJ Hawkinson laser prism for the Lions. Next pack. First card is Laurent Duvernay-Tardif for the Chiefs. Got to get some more sleeves out. Next card is Josh Reynolds for the Rams. Then our next card, oh, little DeAndre Swift rookie for the Lions. Nice rookie there. And then our last card in the pack is a AJ Epineza laser rookie for the Bills. Yeah, I was glad to see him go to the Colts. Hopefully he can kind of get things back on track. And plus, I kind of like rooting against the Bears. I don't really have anything against the Bears, but T-Dubs loves the Bears, so it's always fun to antagonize her about their failures. And as her former favorite direct report, that's always entertaining. Next pack. All right, first card is Ken Anderson for the Bengals. I hope I can, Brian. Mike Gesicki for the Dolphins. Then we have a Joey Bosa silver for the Chargers. And then our last card in the pack is a Jerry Jeudy emergent insert for the Broncos. Yeah, I have to admit, Mark, that's one of my favorite things in the NFL is the Bears' failures. For that specifically for that reason. Pack number 5. Devin Bush for the Steelers. Michael Vick for the Falcons. No, I think he'll do well in Indy. He's reunited with his former offensive coordinator, so hopefully, during his years when he did really well, so hopefully it'll be great for him. And then we have an Albert O rookie for the Broncos. And then our last card in the pack is a D.D. Westbrook laser prism for the Jaguars. Last pack. Willie McGinnis for the Patriots. Geno for the Bengals. Joe Montana for the 49ers. Yeah, I really like the laser prisms. We've done a couple discos early, and then I did a laser block, the box with the lasers, and I think I've been buying those ever since. Yeah, Quentin Nelson is that's a nice protection plan to have when you're in that line of work. And then our last card in the box is a Devin Asiasi Laser Prism Rookie for the Patriots. I mean, the discos aren't bad. I just like the laser so much, and I feel like most folks do as well. I think this is our 11th team break with it, which by our standards, that's a lot of breaks. We've done it almost every week for the last 3 or 4 months. Well, alrighty. Now that we have opened all of our packs, well, I was thinking about that, Eric, when I saw that you got them, and I know you live in that area, so I was kind of hoping that you were a Mariners fan. So I am very glad that we were able to pull those for you. So yeah, you got the base, and then that sepia rookie, or the sepia refractor, which is awesome looking. Alrighty, so let's go through our list and see who got which cards. We will start with our rookie cards first, and then go to our Prism Parallels. So our DeAndre Swift rookie for the Lions goes to Brian. I know it's not the Herbert you wanted, but not too bad otherwise. And the next is Albert from Mizzou for the Broncos, and that goes to Dusty. And then we have a Jerry Jeudy Emergent insert for the Broncos. It also goes to Dusty. So Dusty doubled up. So next we'll go through our prisms. We have 1 silver and 5 laser. And our Joey Bosa silver prism goes to the Charger spot. And that goes to Brian, doubling up. And then we have our Devin Asiasi rookie laser prism for the Patriots. And that goes to Nicholas. Congrats on that, Nicholas. And then next we have our D.D. Westbrook laser prism for the Jaguars. And that goes to Terry. Congrats on that, Terry. And then next we have our A.J. Epineza rookie laser prism for the Bills. And that goes to Lawrence H. Congrats on that. And the next is our T.J. Hawkinson laser prism for the Lions. And again, that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our last laser prism is Dexter Lawrence for the Giants. And that goes to Noah. Alrighty. We won't go through all the base cards on the list, but I will ship those out as well. So those of you that had themes with those, will get those in the mail later next week. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 11. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in a few minutes with our 2020 Elite Extra Edition Baseball Break. Thanks again, everybody. All right. Give me just a couple minutes to get our random set up for Elite. I believe our list is all up to date. Actually, Eric, I think you bought the last spots in those, if I'm not mistaken. I think you closed us out on that. Yep. So get that random set and we'll get going. I've been looking forward to this one all week. This is the first time I've opened 2020 Extra Edition this year, so should be very nice. 8 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards. I think all the base are serial numbered. as well, so a lot of huge prospects in there. I'm going to pull up my random screen real quick just to make sure that it's sized properly. Close enough. Well, alrighty. Without further delay, let's get started with our 2020 Elite Extra Edition Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, three times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Ronald in the top spot and Anthony in the bottom spot. So again, I'll just blow up our list so it's a little easier to read. Cut and paste everything over to the right. It will take us a minute or two to scroll through this list. It's pretty long, chocked full of prospects. Alrighty, now that we've been through our humongous list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. So this is a 5-pack box. Each pack has 5 cards. There's 8 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards, a plethora of parallels, and a handful of base cards. I think I'm just going to tear the side out of the box. I'm not messing with the packs there since they're on foil board. All right, pack number 1. Looks like there's a mem card in there. First card is Juan Sanchez, and that is a base card, serial number to 999. Our next card is a Bryce Bonnin die cut prime number, serial numbered 80 out of 90. Did not realize they had made prime cuts prime numbers a parallel. There's the serial number, 80 out of 90. And then our next card, whoa, how about that? Evan Carter gold, and this is the gold optic version. It's on the chromium substrate. Very nice hit for the Evan Carter spot. How about that? Little optic autograph, and it is the chrome prism version. There you can see it is serial numbered 6 of 10. That is awesome. Great hit. And then our next card is a Dalton Varsho jersey autograph, and that's serial numbered 55 out of 149. There's the serial number there. And then our last card is a turn of the century parallel, and it's serial numbered 66 of 120. And there is a lot going on with this foil board. It's nice though. 66 of 120. All right. Pack number 2. First card is a Yiddy Cappy base, serial number to 999. Next card is a Contenders Optic Tanner Burns ticket, collegiate ticket I should say, collegiate ticket prism, and it's on the chromium substrate. Then our next card is a Jeff Criswell autograph, and that is on card, by the way, not serial numbered. I'd say the blue autos look great on this foil board, though. Very nice. And then our next card is a Framey De Leon autograph, and this is part of the Dominican Prospect League subset. And then our last card in the pack is a Green Aspirations Kelvin Hidalgo, and that is serial number 39 of 499. Pack number 3. Mem card. First card is a Marco Rhea base card, serial number to 999. Then our next card is a Black Decade die cut parallel, serial number to 999. Eric Solari. And then our next card is a Drew Romo Team USA triple jersey. Unfortunately, it's got a bad right corner. Whoever wins this, perhaps you can send it back to Panini for an exchange. I'm sure they have copies of this card in their card library. It's serial numbered 177 out of 199. I don't know how that card got so hammered on the corner. It certainly, I don't think it would have been during the pack out process, because that's not a roller mark or anything like that. I dare say it was probably like that during the inventorying process, but unfortunate. But I dare say they probably have a replacement since this is a relatively new product. When they make cards like this, they usually make an extra 5 or 6 copies to keep in their card library. They've got a little serial number machine that they can replicate the number on, or at least they did years ago. Alrighty, and then our next card is a Ripken Reyes Hidden Gems autograph. See, no serial number, nope. And then our last card is a Blue Status Spencer Strider, and that's serial number to 249. Little piece of cardstock there, that's all. I have to say I like the color schematics that they use this year a lot better than years past for the parallels. A little more subtle. All right, pack number 4. I do enjoy the occasional parallel card. First card is a Casey Martin base, serial number to 999. And then next, we have a Panini Contenders Draft Pick Collegiate Ticket, Aleric Solari. I think this is the second card we've pulled of him in this box, from the University of Tennessee. The real UT, might I add. Thank you very much. I used to love to say that all the time when I lived in Texas, just because. Then our next card is a Landon Knack autograph, and that's on card. Yeah, I like these on card base autographs. They look really sharp. And then our next card is a Justin Lang autograph, and this is the Optic Parallel autograph. And then our last card in the pack is a Cole Henry Prime Numbers parallel, and that's serial numbered 185 out of 211. I definitely like that foil pattern. It needs to show up in some other products. And our last pack. First card is He Won Bay, and that's serial number to 999. Then we got a second base card in this pack. Anthony Servideo, serial number to 999. Now how about this? A little Prospect Materials Jason Dominguez with a little pinstripe. How about that? Not too shabby there. And then our next card is a Daniel Alvarez Hidden Gems. And then our last card in the box is a Green Aspirations Case Williams, serial number to 499. Alrighty, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back and look at our list and see who got which cards. Let's see, we'll start with our base cards first. Let me straighten this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So first we have our Anthony Servideo base card. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Next we have our He Won Bay base card. And that goes to Becky. Congrats on that, Becky. And then next we have our Casey Martin. And that goes to Jeremy. Congrats on that, Jeremy. And then next we have a Marco Rhea base card. And that goes to Becky as well. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then next we have our Yiddy Cappy base card. And that goes to Jeff. Congrats on that, Jeff. And then our last no, that was Brian M. Brian. I've got two different Brians in this break here. I'll scroll back up for you real quick. Brian M. Brian J., did you buy spots in this break? I don't recall seeing your name on the list. So our next and last base card is Juan Sanchez. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. So next we'll do our inserts. We have two Panini Contenders draft picked collegiate tickets. Our first one is the base version of Aleric Solari. And I believe he also has a parallel. And that goes, both of those cards go to Vincent. Congrats on that, Vincent. And then next is our Tanner Burns, and that is the Optic College Ticket Prism. And that goes to Ronald. Congrats on that, Ronald. So then next, we will go through our base set parallels. Let me sort those out real quick. Okay. So we've got two Green Aspirations, serial number to 499. Our first one is Kelvin Hidalgo from the Dominican Prospect League. And that goes to Ronald. Building a big stack. Congrats on that. And then our next Green Aspirations is Case Williams. And that goes to Christopher. Congrats on that. And then next is our prime numbers, Cole Henry. And that goes to Jay. Congrats on that, Jay. Thanks for joining us this week. And then our next prime numbers, we have a prime numbers die cut red of Bryce Bonin, serial numbered to 90. And that goes to Eddie. Congrats on that, Eddie. Thank you for joining us this week. And then our next parallels, our blue stat is serial number to 249 of Spencer Strider. Oops. And that goes to Tim. Congrats on that, Tim. And the next is our turn of the century Alex Santos, serial number to 120. And that goes to Ronald. Building the stack. Congrats on that. So next, we'll do our memorabilia cards. First is our Jason Dominguez Prospect Materials jersey. Not serial numbered. And that goes to Jeremy. Congrats on that. And then next is our Drew Romo USA Material Triple Jersey. Serial number to 199. And that goes to Ronald as well. Very nice. And the next is our Dalton Varsho jersey autograph, Future Thread Signatures, and that's serial number to 149. And that goes to Milani. Congrats on that, Milani. So then next, we'll go through our autographs. First, we'll go through our two hidden gem autographs. Our first one is Ripken Reyes. And that goes to Jay. Congrats on that. And then our next hidden gem autograph is Daniel Alvarez. And that goes to Milani as well, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then next we've got two base set autographs. Our first one is Landon Knack. And they're both on card. And that goes to Calvin. Congrats on that, Calvin. And then our next base autograph is Jeff Criswell. And that goes to Ronald. Adding to the stack. Congratulations. And then we have a Dominican Prospect League autograph, Fremi De Leon. And that goes to Matt. Congrats on that. And then we have two Optic Parallel autographs. Our first one is Justin Lane. And that goes to Ronald. And then our last one is Evan Carter, and it is a gold optic prism, serial numbered 6 of 10. And that goes to Bruce. Congrats on that, Bruce. It's a nice card. Well, alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2020 Elite Extra Edition Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks for everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in about 7 minutes with our 18-19 Optic Basketball break. Thanks again, everybody. Yeah, Brian, the Brian J, the spots that you bought, um, they're listed on the website, but we don't have them scheduled yet. The Hoops Blaster we'll do next week, either Wednesday or Saturday probably. Bowman Chrome Hobby's probably a couple weeks off. So is the Luminaries. As you can see on the right there, we kind of have our schedule for the night laid out there. Sorry for the confusion on that. Let me update our optic list really quick. I know that Brian had picked up those last spots a while ago, but I had never had a chance to go back and update the list, so I'll go ahead and update that and get the random set. This should be a awfully fun break. These boxes are a little pricey now. So I think we should do that Elite Extra Edition break again. What do you all think? I liked it. I mean, I always like opening it. You get a lot of prospect content, a lot of autographs. I don't know why random is so slow this evening, but it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to run that again. I mean, I'm trying to, honestly, Mark, I've got a big backlog of baseball breaks that I've had listed forever, and I'm trying to get all of those done in the next month. I'm trying to kind of clean up the website a little bit and have fewer breaks listed, and everything that I do have listed, I want to, if I post it, I want to know that I'm going to run it in the next couple weeks. So I'm basically cleaning up backlog right now, but I definitely want to run that one again. I like it because the box price is reasonable. The number of spots, you know, it's a 99-cent spot, and you know how I feel about 99-cent spot breaks. So, and I like opening the product. I feel like there's a lot of potential value there. So I will, probably not in the next couple weeks, but I would say like, I don't know, late March, we'll run that again. And with it being baseball season, I think that's one of those that I can kind of run a few times throughout the spring and summer, or at least I hope I can. I think it'll be nice to run though. I mean, I do enjoy a 99-cent break. And honestly, nowadays, the way products are priced, that's a difficult thing to do. So that's right in my wheelhouse. That's a little easier to sell than a $250 spot and transcendent. At least for me, anyway. Now, for other folks, it might not be, and that's cool, too. But variety is the spice of life. Someone told me that once. Hey, Brian J., are you still on by chance? I was hoping you had heard my explanation. We're all sold out tonight. As you can see on the right there, our schedule, we've got, this is our last break, is the 1819 Optic. And then down here's our schedule for next Saturday. But we are all sold out for this evening. Not to let the cat out of the bag, but I had planned on breaking next Wednesday. So I'll have plenty of spots for Wednesday. And then, of course, next week we've got bukus of spots, as we usually do. Alrighty, now that random.org is cooperating with me, I'm going to set up the random for Optic. Not too rushed on that, since it's the last break of the night. And honestly, I kind of want to take my time with that one and enjoy it a little bit. This is like a $2,000 box now, so we won't be rerunning this one. Just saying. This is kind of a one and done. We will not be running this one back. But it'll be fun for us to open this evening, that's for darn sure. Sorry for the confusion on that, Brian. We'll get some more sleeves out before we start this. Yeah, Mark, I want to say a couple months ago, I had like 20 different baseball breaks listed on the site. So I've whittled it down. I think now there's like 9, and we did 2 of them tonight, so it leaves 7. So I'm trying to get everything up to date there. That way, if anything is posted there, then people will know it'll be done, in a week or 2, maybe 3 at the most. Get a little more current, and then I'll run all the long stuff on eBay, just because it takes a bigger audience to fill some of the higher price stuff that we run on there. We do the more affordable stuff on the website, which honestly is a little more to my taste, so a little more near and dear to my heart. Not that I don't like the big stuff, it's just, I don't know, this is a little more affordable. Well, alrighty, enough of my blabbing about my breaking philosophies, of which there are many. Let's go ahead and get started with our 2018-2019 Donruss Optic Basketball Random Player 1 Retail Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. You have a new puppy, Mark? Man. I'm going to need some pictures. You might want to post those on the Twitter. I don't want to tell you how to live your life or anything, Mark, but I mean, if you've got a new puppy, you might want to post some pics somewhere on some social media platform of some sort. I'm kind of glad this is the last break of the evening if random's going to start hiccuping constantly. It's going to take us 30 minutes to run the random. Not good. Not good. You can see it's thinking. I know it's not my internet connection because everything else refreshes perfectly fine. And honestly, if I had a bad internet connection, I wouldn't be able to stream. There we go. Once. It only took 5 minutes. Twice. 3 times. There we go. 4. And lucky number 5. All right. We've got Joshua in the top spot. And Frederick in the bottom spot. See if my cutting and pasting is still up to snuff. Nope. Dang it. Not quite. There we go. We'll blow this up a little bit. So when did you get it, Mark? Alrighty, I'm going to cut and paste our list over to the right. Sort it by everybody's names, and we'll scroll through our list so everybody knows who they have before we tear it into our box. I feel like this is kind of like, I'm not a wine person per se, but I feel like this is like busting open a bottle of really nice wine. You got a little pug? Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good that he loves him. Yeah, the randoms have been taking some coffee breaks this evening. I might have to put it on a pip later. Maybe a written warning. I don't know. We'll see. Since that was the last one of the night, I guess I'll let it go with a pip. Little pug, I bet he is adorable. Oh my gosh, so you just had him a day. My goodness. I am not much of a wine person. Honestly, I'm not much of a drinker anymore. I used to be when I was young and stupid. Now I'm just old and stupid. I'm not much of a drinker though. Although I do have a bottle of rye whiskey that I got when we were on vacation. I kind of fancy that on a rare occasion. Yeah, see, I knew you'd get that reference. Nobody else will, but you will. Yeah, I always like to joke about it with people at work sometimes. I always tell them that I'm going to put Grayson on a pip because he walks in here at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just as I'm getting ready to get on a Zoom call, he wants food. He starts meowing at me. Meanwhile, I've got all of like senior leadership on a call because 3 sites are shut down. That kind of thing. Well, rye is not really, well, I mean, the rye I have is not that smooth. It's a little, it's not bad. I mean, it's 50%, so I mean, it's 100 proof. It's not the most, I mean, if you want something that's smooth, then you should have Shine, really. That's just my opinion. I just got it because it's something I used to drink years and years and years ago. One of those nostalgia things. It's like when you eat something from when you were a kid and you think that it's the greatest thing ever, and then you eat it as an adult and you're like, this isn't that great. Why did I ever like this? That kind of thing. Yeah, I'm sure he likes to come in right. He's been trying to get in this room for the last 30 minutes. He likes to come. He's good for the first 2 hours on breaking, and that third hour, he's like, wait a second. Why am I shut out of this room? That's my office too. Hey, Patrick. I am running through the list for 2018-2019 Donruss Optic basketball. It's our last break on the schedule today, and we're getting ready. We're almost through the list, so we're going to be opening a hit here in a few moments. Thanks for joining us, Patrick. Sorry you kind of got in on the tail end of things, but that's all right. I don't run super late. You know, Patrick, I don't break base tops. Ever. I did once, like 2 years ago. It took me 3 days to sort all the cards. No, I don't. I don't do base tops. I don't do score football. I tend not to do products with like hundreds of cards, and and the reason being is I'm a one-man operation, and that takes a lot of time that frankly I don't have. So I don't do, you know, and nothing against base tops. I like base tops. I like opening it. I just don't want to break it. Well, 19 Series 2, that's kind of pricey too. That's tough to find nowadays, isn't it? What is that, about 180 a box hobby? 150, somewhere in that vicinity, if I'm not mistaken, last time I saw it. Good stuff, though. If I were to ever do that, Patrick, I would do like a blaster box, and I don't ship vet base, so I would ship the inserts, the parallels, and any rookies. Which, you know, some people are okay with that, some people aren't, and I get that too, but just not really my thing. $550, my goodness. So Series 1, so I was getting that mixed up with Series. So Series 1's about 150. I knew Series 2 was super expensive because of the rookies in it, which I totally get. I like the fact that people are, you know, in the last 5 or 6 years have went back to really valuing Topps base set rookie cards, whereas for so many years they really didn't care much about them. All right, now that we have went through the list, let's open our box. I have to tell you, I don't have it in me to just run my blade right across Kobe there, so I'm just going to cut the plastic right there. So this is a 20-pack box. This is a retail box. 24 card packs. I'm going to somewhat gingerly take the packs out of the box. Set them over here. Hopefully we'll hit a Luca or a Trey. There's a cardboard bottom of said box, so I just picked it up so I could stack all the packs, as I'm doing ever so awkwardly at this moment. There's our empty box. Put the cardboard filler back in there. Okay, so here are 20 packs. It only took us a year to sell this out. Thanks everybody for your patience. Hey Becky, how are you doing this evening? Long time no see. I was wondering if you're going to make it this evening. Oh goodness, moving, that is rough. See, now that was some good planning right there, Mark. Getting it before baseball season. First card is Chris Paul. Jason Tatum. I'm going to sleeve that because that's a second-year Tatum. Just because. I'll ship that too. If we get any prominent second-year cards, or LeBron, of course, I'll ship them. Then we have a Magic Johnson Winner Stays insert. I know you hit in one of our breaks earlier, Becky, because I've called out your name tonight. And honestly, I forget which one it was. And then our last card is Grayson Allen rated rookie. All right, pack number 2. Got a couple of the base cards that are stuck. There we go. James Johnson. Ryan Anderson. And we have a Lock It Up Victor Oladipo insert. And then we have a Lonnie Walker IV rated rookie. Yeah, that's always a tried and true great strategy, Patrick. Although I don't know if the dip is as much in the off season now with the way things are in the hobby, but still very valid strategy. Next pack. Al Horford. Klay Thompson. Dwayne Wade Express Lane. And then we have a Keita Bates Diop rated rookie. So how did the move go, Becky? Did everything go okay with that? That is never a fun thing. Next pack. Serge Ibaka. Paul Millsap. C.J. McCollum Express Lane. And Brandon Knight. Next pack. Matthew Dellavedova, or Dellavedova. Ricky Rubio. Winter Stays Jerry West. Yeah, I've got a couple by me, Becky. And then we have a Alonzo Trier rated rookie. Next pack. I think most shops are running out of junk wax nowadays. Ooh, how about that? We'll do this one the other way. A little Michael Porter Jr. rookie. Well, and I figured y'all had a bunch of snow up there since we had snow down here. Well, hopefully it's done. Then we have an Allen Iverson Express Lane insert. And then Willie Cauley-Stein and Tobias Harris. Yeah, I think most of the country had snow this week. A significant percentage of the 48 states was covered in snow. Kimba. And then we have a purple Paul Gasol Nice little purple prism. Not numbered. And then we have a prism of Draymond Green. I'm guessing that is the checkerboard prism. And then we have another prism. How about that? Of Eli Okobu. Not serial numbered either. And then our last card is Jermichael Green. Next pack. Yeah, it's getting real hard to find 89 Upper Deck. Which, you know, it's funny because they made a ton of it. But everybody wants it. I think that shows the power of demand. Tony Parker. We have a Lou Williams purple prism. Then we have a Franchise Futures Lauri Markkanen. And then our last card is Dwight Howard. Next pack. De'Aaron Fox, second year. I will sleeve that. Good gracious. Points card. So I guess we're not getting an autograph in this box. We'll random this obviously after we're done opening all of our packs like we usually do. We'll random that to everybody with spots. Got a Express Lane Dame. Yeah, it's Becky, these days it's really hard just finding junk wax, honestly. We have an Omari Spellman rated rookie. You really kind of have to look online. That would be my recommendation. Patrick, well, the 90 no-name Frank, people have been hunting for that thing for, 25 years. Opening rack and cello cases and vending, and, there's all kinds of rumors about which config it is in and which config it isn't in. Nikola. Elfrid Payton. We have a Jimmy Butler Express Lane Purple Prism. But yeah, I dare say it's probably pretty hard to find 90 tops in any type of quantity. It used to be pretty easy. I would say up until about 2010, 2011. And then Devin Booker. Next pack. DJ Augustine. Tim Hardaway Jr. And then we have a Franchise Features De'Aaron Fox. And Derrick Rose. And next pack. Malcolm Brogdon. OG Anunoby. League leaders Victor Oladipo. And Melvin Frazier Jr. rated rookie. Next pack. Jaylen Brown, Avery Bradley. Oh, Winter Stays Kobe silver. Not too bad. A little bit of print dust there at the top. And that looks pretty sharp too, pretty well centered, left to right. A little silver Kobe. And then our last card in the pack is an Anthony Simmons rated rookie. Next pack. Lonzo Ball. Markelle Fultz. And then we have a Winter Stays Purple Prism Dwayne Wade. And then Jimmy Butler. Next pack. Will Barton. Oh, have a Purple Prism Marvin Bagley III rated rookie. Then we have a Tim Hardaway Jr. silver. And Andrew Wiggins. Next pack. Zach Randolph. No, Patrick, I do not have a brick and mortar. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. I am in Southwest Missouri. And then a woefully off-center Tristan Thompson silver. Yikes. That is a rough diamond cut OC card. And then our last card is Jeff Teague. Next pack. Aaron Gordon. Malik Monk, Purple Prism. Yeah, I'm actually probably, oh gosh, about 30-minute drive from Branson. I like to go to their Target because no one's ever there. Malik Monk, purple. And then we have a James Johnson silver. A little bit OC there, a little off center. Not as bad as the Tristan Thompson though. That's horrendous. And then our last card is Trevor Ariza. So we're down to our last 3 packs. C.J. McCollum. We have a Buddy Hield purple prism. Then we have a Kimba franchise features. And Andre Drummond. Next to last pack. How about that? How about that? Luka. Finally. Finally. Awesome. We have a LaMarcus Aldridge franchise features. LeBron, first Laker optic LeBron, I believe. Nice card there. And then Julius Randle. Last pack. Eric Gordon. DeAndre Jordan. Winter Stays Jerry West Purple Prism. And Jerome Robinson Rated Rookie. Alrighty. So that was the last card in the box. Now that we've opened all of our packs, I'm going to set up the random real quick for our 150 Panini points. So give me just a minute to do that. We'll use our original list that we did for our original random. We'll run it 5 times, and whoever's name is at the top will get 150 Panini points. Hopefully the random will not take 10 minutes, but I make no guarantees. Alrighty, so here's a random, again, same order. I'm going to hit it 5 times. Whoever's at the top will get the Panini points. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4. And number 5. And it goes to Brian. And it did indeed go 5 times. Congrats on that, Brian. You get the 150 Panini points. Alrighty. So now that we have settled that, let's go to our list and see who got which cards. Okay, there we go. Let's see which ones to do first. We've got our silvers, our checkerboard prisms, our purple prisms, and then our inserts. Just kind of getting these inserts sorted out a little bit since we have a ton of them. And some players we have two of. That Kobe Silver is nice. I was thinking in my mind that that would be a halfway decent consolation prize if we didn't pull a Trey or Luka rookie. I'm very glad at least we pulled a Luka. That would have been pretty rough. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, we'll go through our parallels first. We have two checkerboard prisms. First is our Draymond Green. And that goes to Colby. Congrats on that, Colby. Next is our checkerboard prism, Ely Okobo. And that goes to Chadwick. Congratulations on that. And then next are silver prisms, our James Johnson, which is slightly off center, goes to Joshua. Congrats on that. And then our Tristan Thompson, which is not only off center but also diamond cut. Like that seems like something only Topps can pull off. But nonetheless, that also goes to Chadwick, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our last silver prism is Tim Hardaway Jr. And it goes to Chadwick. Congrats on those. Next are our purple prism parallels. First one is Buddy Hield. And that goes to Colby. Congratulations on that. Next is Malik Monk. And that goes to Chadwick as well. Wow, killing it. And then next is our Paul Gasol purple prism. And that goes to Crystal. Congrats on that. Thanks for joining us this week. And the next is Lou Williams purple prism, and that goes to Frederick. Congrats on that, Frederick. And then our last purple prism is our Marvin Bagley III rated rookie purple prism. And that goes to Joshua. Congratulations on that. So next we'll go through all of our rookie cards. First is Melvin Frazier Jr. And that goes to Chadwick. Next is Omari Spellman. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. Next is Alonzo Trier. And that goes to Dean. Congrats on that. And then next is Keita Beta Diop. And that goes to Michael. Congrats on that. Oh, cool, Patrick. Thanks. Oh, it'll be a lot of fun. And then our next rated rookie is Lonnie Walker IV. And that goes to Ray. Congrats on that, Ray. And the next is Grayson Allen. And that goes to Frederick. Doubling up. Congrats on that, Frederick. And the next is Jerome Robinson. And that goes to Britt. Congrats on that, Britt. And the next is Anthony Simmons. And that goes to Daniel. Congrats on that. And then our next to last rated rookie is Michael Porter Jr. And that goes to Robert. Congratulations on that, Robert. And then our last Rookie is our Luka. And that goes to David. Congratulations on that, David. Awesome. So next we'll go through all of our, I've got some base cards to go through before we go through our inserts. Our LeBron base and his first Lakers optic card, because that's a thing now. That goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then we've got a couple of second-year cards. First is De'Aaron Fox, and I believe he's also got an insert or two as well. And all of those go to Gary. Congrats on those, Gary. And then we have a Jason Tatum second year. And that goes to Matt. Congrats on that, Matt. So now we'll go through our inserts. Our Allen Iverson Express Lane goes to Joshua. Congrats on that. And then our CJ McCollum Express Lane goes to Terry. Congrats on that, Terry. And then our Damian Lillard Express Lane goes to Joshua. Congrats on that. And then our Dwayne Wade Express Lane and also our Winter Stays Purple Prism both go to Britt. Congrats on those, Britt. And then our Jerry West Base Winter Stays and Purple Prism Winter Stays both go to Jacob. Congrats on those, Jacob. And then our Express Lane Purple Prism Jimmy Butler goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then our Franchise Features Kimba goes to Crystal. Doubling up, congrats on that. And then our Kobe Winter Stays Silver Prism goes to Thomas. Congratulations on that. And then our LaMarcus Aldridge Franchise Features goes to Casey. Congrats on that, Casey. And then our Lauri Markkanen Franchise Features goes to Britt. Congrats on that, Britt. And then our Winter Stays Magic Johnson goes to Brian. Tripling up, congrats on that. And then our Victor Oladipo League Leaders and Lock It Up inserts both go to Thomas. Congrats on that. Thank you for joining us this week, Thomas. And of course, Brian ended up with the 150 Panini points as well. Alrighty. Well, that concludes our 2018-2019 Donruss Optic Basketball Random Player 1 Retail Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. Thank you for your patience. I know this one took forever and a day to get filled up, so I appreciate everybody waiting patiently while we did. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live stream for the break this evening. And that concludes our break schedule for the night. We've got our schedule posted up for Saturday for next week. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend and the week ahead. I hope it's a little warmer, a little less snowier for most of you. And we'll look forward to seeing you all back here next Saturday. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, my goodness. Hey, Mark, thank you for coming by. I certainly appreciate it. It's always good to talk to you. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we'll see some pictures of your new puppy soon. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, I thought we had a pretty good run of boxes tonight. Hit that Brady Color Blast in Obsidian, the Optic Blaster, Small Yet Mighty, with the Herbert Rookie and the Love Pink Prism. Even the Topps Chrome was really good with the Kyle Lewis face and the Sepia Refractor. Hit some really nice stuff in the Elite Extra Edition with that Gold Optic Autograph to 10. And then, of course, in our Optic box, we hit a Luka Rookie, a MPJ Rookie, hit a LeBron First Lakers Optic card, and, of course, the Kobe Silver. So that was really nice, too. My goodness, that was a lot of fun. I certainly had a great time. I hope you all did, too. Appreciate those of you that stick with us for the entire live stream. It's always great to see everybody in the chat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good week ahead. Those of you that have been impacted by the terrible cold and snow, hopefully you all have a much warmer and drier week ahead. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here next Saturday at 6. We've got part of our schedule there posted. I'll have the rest of it posted in the blog section of the website sometime tomorrow once I finalize the last couple breaks that need to go in spots 6 and 7. We'll get that posted, but I believe I'm going to get off here and start cutting up some videos and getting those posted to the YouTube channel. But certainly appreciate everybody tonight. It was a great night, and hope you all enjoy the rest of it. Thanks again, everybody.